I'm taking my dog on a trip. We're going across the country, huh? We're gonna visit 25 states. Are we gonna make new friends? Yeah, we're gonna make new friends. Yeah. And we're gonna go on a bucket list adventure. We're gonna go hiking. Here's some highlights of the week. Let me tell you. I got to meet with Google looking for sponsorship. We didn't secure it, but we didn't get a no, so that's positive. We hosted 2 Clubhouse Chats with women in health IT. That was fun. Those were genuine, authentic conversations. Some new people showed up who hadn't shown up before. We posted that video of Kat and Miriam. We are now kind of having a platform of women, interviewing their lady boss crushes. And I must have watched that 3 times. I learned so much. It was so cool. I have basically been tied to my desk, this space behind me, if I haven't been walking my dog. Quite a lot this week. We are still basically in quarantine, kind of. I have got my first vaccination a couple weeks ago, but I haven't really been hanging out with very many people in person. But basically since last Saturday, today's Friday, I haven't really seen anybody. So I have just been in here working away, like building websites, trying to coordinate this trip, adding events, doing my research, trying to connect with women, trying to get stuff on the calendar, looking for sponsorship, packing lists together, right? There's like a million lists of lists that we're putting together, right? All of the gear, things for camping, where I'm gonna be pulling a 17-foot trailer. Yeah, we're pulling a trailer with us. I gotta learn how to pull a trailer. I've never done that before. So just like gear has been a thing, gotta figure that out. Then the hiking stuff, like, okay, where do we wanna, what kind of gear do you need for hiking? What kind of stuff do we need for Juno? Podcasting equipment, making sure that I have the right technology. The freaking route and looking at like, where are we gonna stay? Where are we gonna park? Where are we gonna camp? Getting all of that stuff in order. It's been freaking busy. So I guess like when I think about what are the things that are important and are like the why of what we're doing this, I kind of want to share a couple things. So let me see if I can take you on a little office tour of what goes on in my life. First of all, I live in a beautiful place. You can see I have a great, nice big window and a view that I get to look at throughout my day. That's a gorgeous view. A lot of people get to see this picture of me. I'm on a Zoom call. This is essentially my Zoom background. I have got on my desk spreadsheets, microphones, 2 microphones, food, a lot of art supplies because I like to just be able to draw and have different art projects going at any given time. One thing that I also wanted to share, I have essentially every single day this year been finding some sort of affirmation that makes me, it just basically gives me a theme for the day. Something that I can kind of connect to and makes me feel like I have purpose and that I, even if I'm afraid, that to not let it stop me from doing and actively seeking out my goals. So today on the journey, we are on April 9th. And I have to say, one of the things that I do when I am really like discouraged or afraid, like I've been feeling some fear because I'm like stepping into things that are bigger than I've ever stepped into before. And when I get scared, I literally come in here and just read them one by one, day by day. And usually by the time I get to mid-February, I start to feel more courageous. Our trip, this trip that I keep planning and I'm talking about, we leave mid-May and we will be gone until mid-August. So my thought process is I was thinking, do I take the calendar with me? Or do I just like write my affirmations and, later, like as I'm on the road, and then maybe add them after the fact? But I think this calendar has to come with me. I think it does. I think it's something, it's a big part of this year in particular. And I think I'm going to really, really enjoy like filling it in. It's already something that brings me a lot of happiness. It's been a long week and I'm really proud of what we've been doing, what I've been up to. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress, but I still have not gotten to where I want to get. So one of the things that I've been trying to manage emotionally is not feeling super discouraged and having faith and feeling like, okay, I know I'm not there yet because this whole thing is expensive. I'm putting a lot of stuff either on my personal credit card or just fronting the money for it because I believe in what we're doing and I believe that it's worthwhile. And I think that it is something that it makes sense to me that people would want to get involved in and be part of. And right now we haven't been getting we haven't gotten very many no's at all. Like, it's not that people aren't interested, but we haven't gotten a lot of like, hell yes, and I'm on board and let me show you with my dollars. Like, that hasn't happened yet. But I think that's partly because I'm not using a PR group. I don't have like a professional marketing person. It's literally just me and a team of 3 other people just doing this because we think it's the right thing to do and we want to. We're trying to raise ultimately like $50,000 to $100,000, and as of today, we've raised $4,000. That's something. It's not exact. We're not there yet, but we're definitely closer. It's not nothing. I've got 5 weeks until this trip officially takes off, so I do feel like that is some time. Like, it might be, hopefully it's enough time. But I don't know, follow along, we'll see. Okay, that's it, right? That's it for today. This is how we wind down on a Friday. And we watch the sunset. 5 more weeks to go, and it's gonna be totally different.